What then?
Stay near him.
To dispense justice in the realm. The Lord of this Shire has got 4 cases that he needs to adjudicate, and we're going to see what happens. And I, Lord Fitzhenry, will be explaining it for you good people, because some of the decisions he might be making might seem very strange by our standards.
Wonderful. Do we have the first case, my lord?
I believe so. Guard, you bring in the first case. I believe it's a matter of some coin clipping.
Of course it is. Are you the man in question?
I am Haston of Preston, my lord.
Aston of Preston. So I hear there are allegations you've been clipping coins. What do you have to say for yourself?
I deny them completely. I am a man of good standing in this community. I am a God-fearing man. See, I have my coins right here. They are not clipped.
That is at least true for these sets. Do we have anyone who can speak for your character?
This man is a liar! He's a liar! I sold him some candles. You see, they're very good wares. And this is the coin he's given me. You see how small this is? This is what the coins should look like. Look how big they are. Look how small this one is. It is tiny.
Excuse me, madam. May I please? Thank you. Yes, there's definitely,
They've been defaced.
yeah, definitely less coin here. Would you have something to say about this?
You would take the word of this woman, this heathen whip, over myself, a good Christian man?
It's also notable that the patterns on the coins match.
Yeah, these are very distinctly similar. They've been struck by the same mint.
Also,
These would be your candles, would they?
My candles. He's also wearing, I believe that is my brother's cross. My brother lost his cross this morning. Yes,
All right, enough, I say. So, I think it's pretty clear what has happened here. You've been clipping coins, and you appear to have clipped right across John's face. So it seems only fitting that we should do the same to you. Take a notch out of his nose, so that if anyone sees, they will know what you have been up to, and that you are not to be trusted. And if I see you in front of the court again, that will not be the worst of it.
No, please, my lord, I have debts. I can't
Take
sleep
him
like
away
that.
before I change
have
my
debts.
mind.
No, please. How will I pay
Take your
myself?
candle.
No!
it might seem brutal, ladies and gentlemen, that we're going to mutilate this man for his crimes. But there is a logic for it. If any of you people ever meet him, if any of you see him again, you'll notice by the notch that's going to be cut in his nose that will never fully heal that he is not a man to be trusted. If he comes back again, it's likely he may lose a hand, or potentially, depending on how bloodthirsty my lord is, maybe even be hung for his crimes.
Do we have the next case then?
Come on, you prick.
Get in! Men were found in the graveyard of Manchester Cathedral by the local night watchman.
Ah, an
In front of the
interesting
court.
case, finally.
Watchman,
Your names?
Edwin of Liverpool.
Edwin of Liverpool.
Hector of York,
Hector of York.
Yorkshire,
And
Ralph of Wales.
Ralph of Wales. Why are you here? How have you... Okay, would you care to explain what you were doing in the graveyard?
Simply picking out a nice spot for my ailing mother-in-law.
Why are you picking the spot here?
Well, family's over here. It's
I'm
far
not-
away from where I live.
We have the night watchman who found them, my lord.
Shut
What
up,
do you have to say?
shut up, shut up. What?
Well, my lord, I found these 3 no goods in the graveyard at the stroke of midnight.
Excellent news.
Okay.
Well, you see, I don't think these 3 are from around here. I don't recognize them. I don't think you recognize them.
Wales is pretty far out of our area. And what were they doing at midnight?
Well, I found them with this axe.
Excellent, good. And what were they doing with the axe?
Well, they had an axe, my lord, and they were clearly up to no good.
You have established that, yes. And what no good act were they doing with said axe in a graveyard?
I know they were plotting all kinds of things.
I know they were plotting! What were they plotting to do?
My lord, I mean, they were clearly, look at them, just look at them, my lord.
I can see then they were in a graveyard, not from around here, with an axe at midnight. Is that a crime?
No, my lord.
Right. I see your faces. I know your names. If I see you round here, I am going to start taking fingers. Get them out of here!
Go!
And you, Do you realise that I cannot charge someone for looking shifty? If I could charge someone for looking shifty, half of these people here would be in prison! That is going to be a week's wages from you, and if I see you in here for such incompetence again, you may not hold this job for much longer. Are we understood?
Thank you, my lord. Thank you.
Get on my sight.
I'm sorry.
Keeping the axe.
A frustrating case, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Does anyone believe the 3 men in the graveyard's claim that they were just there for innocent reasons?
No.
Someone said yes, someone's very hopeful it seems. But yeah, it seems suspicious. They have no reason to be here, they're armed, they're almost certainly going to do something dodgy. But there's the point, we can't try people for hypotheticals. The night watchman has been a little bit over-eager it seems, and has not waited until something's gone wrong. As it is, we can't do anything about it, though he's probably prevented them doing whatever harm they were going to commit. Though if he'd been waited a little longer, perhaps we might have known what harm that was, my lord. There's
Please
not a
tell
lot
me
we
the
can
next
do here. The trust is that he's broken his... He's done his best, unfortunately, but find a silver penny to remember that. I think we have the next case now, my lord.
Please tell me it's something a bit more competent.
Something a bit more normal, my lord. I think it's
Thank
a
you.
land dispute.
Excellent.
Day, my lords. Good day.
Okay, this is seeming dreadfully familiar. Can I get your names, please?
William de Poitiers, my lord.
William de Poitiers. Yes.
Theobald from Manchester.
Theobald from Manchester. Joan from Manchester. Yeah, I am recognising your faces. Weren't they here last month?
I believe so, yes, my lord.
Okay, what are the allegations?
They say that I've moved the markers again. I wouldn't move the markers. It was an act of God.
This is the markers at the edges of your land, yes?
Yes, and they're trying to claim that I have moved them again. It rains. It always does here.
I'm sorry, you're saying it rained,
Yes.
and that's what moved the marker stones.
I don't know what.
Have you seen the size of these marker stones? And you think a little bit of rain could move them?
I mean,
My lord,
Do you have anything to say on this,
my
please?
lord, I woke up this morning, going out to tend to my turnips as I normally would, and what do I find but my boundary stone has been moved yet again, and I've reason to believe this is by that man!
Please, Lord, we need your help. We have children who are struggling, especially since we got fined last time.
right.
Please, we need your justice.
All right. So last time you were here, I said I didn't want to have to litigate this again. Last time you were here, I fined you both for wasting my time. And do you remember what I said would happen if I saw you again in here? I said I would be very displeased if I had to litigate this again. I'd be very displeased if I had to go out there and sort this. Well, it seems like you can't be trusted to sort this for yourself, and I'm going to have to go look at these boundary stones for myself.
Yes, my lord, please.
Thank you, my lord.
Yes,
And you
please.
know,
that would be a little bit hasty, I believe, my lord.
hasty, more hasty than bringing this case to me again. I think the most sensible thing to do would be to go to the nearby monastery and get the land maps again, so we can see where these should have been laid. And if they have excellent, good to know. We will take a trip via theirs on the way from here to get those records, and that should set everything straight. And if I find that one of you has been moving, well, it takes a lot of strength and good working hands to lift something like that. You're not going to be able to lift them again if we crush them between two boundary stones, are you?
My lord, let's discuss it. I am a wine merchant. Let me bring some wine to you. You can taste it. It's good. It's good wine. How much?
The wine has to be good for the bribery to work, it seems.
So not only do you come here and tell me your product is far better than it should be, you attempt to subvert law.
That's not what I was attempting to do at all, my lord.
Come here with a fatter coin pouch, and I will see you at the boundary stones. Get them out of my court.
Thank you, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
Why am I still drinking? Please tell me that's the last one.
In a moment, my lord. Land disputes are a very common part of medieval law. Land is wealth, and particularly for a peasant couple like that who are using that land literally to put food in their children's bellies, the fact that someone's taking advantage and trying to move the mark at the edge of that stone can be the difference between them struggling to get by but achieving it and starvation. As you've heard, they'll be taken there. We will read the land deeds to work out where the line of boundary stones should be, and it seems that our wealthier friend here is going to have his hand crushed between the boundary stones. And this fits the medieval attitude for justice, that it should fit the crime. So if he's moved the boundary stones, we're going to use said stones to inflict punishment on him. Quite logical, really.
Please tell me that was the last case for today.
I think we've got one more, actually.
What is it?
Hooliganism, I believe.
Fantastic, more hooliganism. The only way this could be worse is if the church was involved.
You spoke too soon, they're behind you.
Of course they are.
Stand still.
So, sister, would you be so kind as to enlighten me as to what has happened?
Oh, my lord, these men thought it was appropriate to have a football match outside the church and near to our monastery.
No less. But on what day of the week should this occur? On a Sunday, the Lord's Day.
I saw them destroying my Lord Fitzur's mill.
I see. So the list gets worse and worse.
Hooliganism and vandalism, my lord.
Do you have anything to say for yourselves? Your names, please.
William Williams.
William Williams. An imaginative family. Yourself?
Raymond of Manchester.
Raymond of Manchester. So,
And where are you from, William? Salford.
of course. What do you say happened here? Please. Can you justify this at all?
Salford lot. They convinced us.
It was the Salford lot. The Salford lot convinced you to play football. So you've gathered together a team from the city of Manchester to go fight against the united team of Salford. On a Sunday, when you should be in church, no less. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
The church was full.
The church was full. The church was the church full? Was the church full?
Lock 'em up!
It was not.
Was it, hypothetically, sisters, absent about 2 football teams worth of people?
It was very quiet this Sunday, yes.
Well, you seem determined to make a fool of yourself, so why should I stop making that any easier? So, you are from Salford, you're from Manchester, you're going to Salford, you're going to Manchester, we'll be sticking you in stocks there, and let the locals do what they will with regards your shaming. And I think it's only fair that you repay the church for the damages done and for the damage to the mill. Are we clear? I do not intend to see this again, and I also intend to hear good things about you attending church fastidiously. And heaven forfend I find my way there and your seats are absent. Does that seem reasonable? I'm glad we can settle this. Get out!
Out of it.
Lucky escape.
Football is as contentious a matter in the 12th century as it is today, ladies and gentlemen. And considering we're right next to the football museum, we thought we'd have a little bit of fun with that. Football is seen by the lords of the land at this point as a damned nuisance, quite frankly. We think of football as played on a pitch in a set area, etc. Football would more realistically on at this time be played over a pitch of several miles. The goalpost would be the entrance to one village and the entrance to another, and the goal would be to get the ball into the opposing village. Those are the rules. Anything else goes. Property destruction is common, injuries and maimings similarly common. So the destruction to the monastery's lands, to a local noble's mill, this is the sort of thing we would expect, and it's the sort of thing that's incredibly frustrating to our Lord here. But to humiliate them into not doing it again, they're going to spend a week, I believe, in each of the town's stocks. Hopefully that might dissuade them next time.
If our local people are so starved of entertainment, I think it's only fair that we show them what something better organised would do for them.
Good idea, my lord. What's you got in mind?
I'm feeling it's been a while since we've had a common tourney. I'm sure we can rustle up a prize for them.
Absolutely. If you head back, ladies and gentlemen, at 2 o'clock this afternoon, we will be putting on a tournament of the common men, so you'll get to see our mercenaries fighting for each other, and I'm sure we can get a large pouch of coins for the win.
Something to incentivise them.
Absolutely. I hope you've enjoyed this display of medieval justice. I hope the 12th century now makes a little more sense to you, ladies and gentlemen. As we say, if you head back in just under an hour, we'll be doing a display of medieval combat. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves.